Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program to help you integrate and heal the pattern, feelings and beliefs of difficulties having conversations with other people, fearing rejection. This program is designed to help you feel better now, and more empowered to handle this issue in daily life. To best benefit from this program, full screen is recommended. Sit upright and still, and while you listen, follow the ball or pattern with your eyes. Alternatively, you may tap on one or more EFT tapping points. Are you ready? Please take full responsibility for your well-being. Section 1. We begin with the negative before reframing the issue. Even though I struggle with this pattern, I choose to still love and accept myself, and I am open to a more empowering state of being. Take a deep breath. I often felt too scared to speak up, fearing I'd say the wrong thing and be rejected. I dreaded conversations because I believed I had nothing interesting to contribute and would bore others. Every time I tried to express my thoughts, I worried about disappointing those listening. In the past, when I made mistakes, I faced harsh criticism, which made me reluctant to share again. I remember feeling ignored when I shared my ideas, reinforcing my belief that my thoughts were unimportant. The fear of angering someone with my words often silenced me before I could even speak. I recall a time I was openly admonished for my viewpoint, making me vow to keep my thoughts to myself. Being dismissed in conversations made me feel invisible and unworthy of being heard. I felt a heavy burden of guilt for possibly letting people down with my words or actions. The anxiety of potentially opposing someone's opinion made me avoid conversations altogether. I was haunted by memories of being laughed at when I attempted to contribute to a discussion. The sting of rejection from past mistakes lingered, convincing me I was better off silent. I often felt overshadowed in conversations, leading me to believe my input was irrelevant. The possibility of causing disappointment made me overly cautious and restrained in my interactions. I avoided speaking my truth for fear of being contradicted or not taken seriously. Section 2. Embrace this soothing, loving perspective that speaks to your inner child. Maintain your attention on the screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. I understand you felt silenced by fear, and I'm sorry you learned to associate speaking up with rejection. You deserve to be heard. It's heartbreaking that you believed you had nothing of value to say. I embrace your unique perspectives with compassion. I'm sorry you carried the weight of potential disappointment, which should never have been yours to bear. Your voice is significant. The criticism you faced was unjust, and I'm sorry it made you hesitant. I celebrate your courage to express yourself. Being ignored taught you that your ideas didn't matter, which is far from the truth. I validate your worth and intelligence. I'm sorry you were taught that your words could cause anger, leading to silence. Your thoughts and feelings are valid. That you were admonished for sharing your viewpoint was wrong, and I'm sorry for the pain it caused. Your opinions matter. Feeling dismissed and invisible is deeply hurtful, and I'm sorry you experienced this. You were seen and valued. I'm sorry you felt guilty for simply being yourself and possibly letting others down. You are enough, exactly as you are. The anxiety of opposition was a heavy burden, and I'm sorry it silenced you. Your perspectives are worthy of discussion. Being laughed at is a painful memory, and I'm sorry it's part of your story. I honor your bravery in sharing your thoughts. I'm sorry the fear of rejection kept you from speaking your truth. You are worthy of acceptance and love. Feeling overshadowed taught you to doubt your relevance, which is not true. I acknowledge your unique contributions. The fear of disappointment made you cautious, but I'm sorry it restrained you. I encourage your authentic expression. Avoiding your truth to prevent contradiction was a survival tactic, and I'm sorry it was necessary. I support your integrity in communication. Section 3. Now, visualize positive change. Take a deep breath. I am choosing now to embrace my voice, recognizing that my experiences and insights enrich conversations. I am open to the possibility of my thoughts bringing value and diversity to discussions, inviting new connections and understanding. I could consider that expressing myself honestly reflects my authenticity and can foster deeper relationships. It would be nice if I saw each interaction as an opportunity to learn and grow, even from challenges. It is possible that by sharing my ideas, I contribute to a richer, more varied dialogue. I can start to see my fear of angering others as a chance to explore diverse viewpoints and strengthen my empathy. I am willing to explore the idea that past admonishments were not reflections of my worth but rather moments of growth. I have the opportunity to redefine my presence in conversations, affirming that my perspectives are valuable and needed. I am capable of overcoming the feeling of invisibility by asserting my presence and engaging with confidence. I embrace the idea of releasing guilt associated with past interactions, focusing on the positive impact I can have moving forward. I am ready to let go of the fear of laughter, recognizing that my contributions are worthy of respect and consideration. I am beginning to see that past rejections do not dictate my future, and I am free to express myself with authenticity. I am receptive to the notion that I can contribute meaningfully, even in situations where I've felt overshadowed. I am shifting towards a mindset where I no longer fear disappointing others, understanding that genuine connections value transparency. I am open-minded about speaking my truth, knowing that it is essential for true dialogue and mutual understanding. Section 4. Bridging the journey from challenge to transformation. Remember to maintain your focus on the screen, following the movements of the shape or pattern with your eyes. Although I often felt too scared to speak up, fearing rejection, I embrace my unique perspectives with compassion and am choosing now to embrace my voice, recognizing that my experiences and insights enrich conversations. Even though I dreaded conversations, believing I had nothing interesting to say, I validate my worth and intelligence and am open to the possibility of my thoughts bringing value to discussions. Although I worried about disappointing others when expressing myself, I celebrate my courage to express myself and could consider that expressing myself honestly reflects my authenticity. Even though I faced harsh criticism in the past, making me reluctant to share, I honor my bravery in sharing thoughts and see each interaction as an opportunity to learn and grow. Despite being ignored and feeling my ideas were unimportant, I acknowledge my unique contributions, and it is possible that by sharing my ideas, I contribute to a richer dialogue. Although the fear of angering someone often silenced me, I support my integrity in communication and can start to see this fear as a chance to explore diverse viewpoints. Even though I was admonished for my viewpoints, I encourage my authentic expression and am willing to explore the idea that past admonishments were moments of growth. Although being dismissed made me feel invisible, I celebrate my courage to speak my truth and have the opportunity to redefine my presence in conversations. Despite feeling guilty for possibly letting people down, I embrace the opportunity to express myself authentically and am capable of overcoming the feeling of invisibility. Even though the anxiety of opposition made me avoid conversations, I encourage you to trust yourself and your intuition and embrace the idea of releasing guilt associated with past interactions. Although haunted by memories of being laughed at, I release any shame or guilt you carry and am ready to let go of the fear of laughter, recognizing that my contributions are worthy of respect. Despite the sting of rejection from past mistakes, I celebrate your uniqueness and individuality and am beginning to see that past rejections do not dictate my future. Even though I often felt overshadowed, making me believe my input was irrelevant, I validate your feelings and experiences and am receptive to the notion that I can contribute meaningfully. Although the possibility of causing disappointment made me cautious, I celebrate your strengths and embrace your vulnerabilities with kindness and am shifting towards a mindset where I no longer fear disappointing others. Even though I avoided speaking my truth for fear of contradiction, I am here for you, always present and supportive, and am open-minded about speaking my truth, knowing it is essential for true dialogue. If you were tapping, you can stop as we go to section 5. Preemptive gratitude for transformation. I am grateful for my voice and the unique perspectives I bring to every conversation, feeling aligned with my higher self. I give thanks for the courage to express my authenticity, enriching my connections with others and the universe. I appreciate the growth from past challenges, seeing them as opportunities to strengthen my inner resilience and wisdom. I am thankful for the newfound confidence to share my thoughts, feeling the supportive energy of the universe in every word. I am filled with gratitude for my ability to listen and engage with empathy, recognizing the divine in myself and others. I cherish the moments of vulnerability as sacred steps towards deeper understanding and connection with my eternal essence. I am grateful for the journey of self-discovery, leading me to embrace my true self with love and acceptance from the source. I give thanks for the shifts in my perceptions, allowing me to see the value in every experience through the lens of unconditional love. I am thankful for the peace and clarity that come from expressing my truth, feeling the universe's infinite support. I celebrate my continuous growth and the endless possibilities ahead, knowing I am guided by the wisdom of my higher self and the love of the cosmos. Section 6. Closing and next steps. Take a deep, rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started. Be attentive to the reduction in the emotional weight of associated memories and changes in how you react to things that used to trigger you. Feel free to repeat this program to completely shift and reframe this pattern and beliefs. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.